adjectives inside my closet could fill a stadium. I'm still shining on niggas, I feel radiant. You not who you are in your rhymes, you a plagiarist. Ballin' in this bitch, I'm the favorite for a David pick. I just had a dream that I was broke and that shit made me sick. Here's what the tub told the toilet on some player shit. You might get more ass than me, but I don't take no shit. Steady mobbing with the carbon, got a laser kit. Money on your head, I put out more hits than Taylor Swift. Pistols flashing, lights, camera, action. Got my ears ringing, I might need an aspirin. My wife is spoiled brat, she wanna take a trip to Aspen, just so she can take a bunch of selfies in the cabin. I remember vividly when we ain't really have it. Food stamps below, we had to stretch it out the ration. A couple M's up and still not comfortable relaxing. Maybe that's a concept that I ain't truly grasped yet. I was moving pounds before they called them hashtags. Feeling like Lito with the trash bags, long lip pip. You know, gotta feel me. Come from where I come from. Gotta feel me. I made it out the trenches where it's hardly options. Sell a drug, play ball, or get the party rocking. Look, I think I'm money made if niggas talking boxing. Porsche box, but wasn't overnight, it's all the process. Maybe through Horizons, then it was shrimp and broccoli. Bernard had the spot then, we used to sip Karasi. I called him out in Houston, chose a few influence. You know, gotta feel me. Come from where I come from. Gotta feel me. I made it out the trenches where it's hardly options. Sell a drug, play ball, or get the party rocking. Look, I think I'm money made if niggas talking boxing. Porsche box, but wasn't overnight, it's all the process. Maybe through Horizons, then it was shrimp and broccoli. Bernard had the spot then, we used to sip Karasi. I called him out in Houston, chose a few influence. Smoking out the spot, the back loaded, I attracted jewelers. Raphael person, then it was Elliot. Couldn't tell me shit, I'm drinking liquor, you would never sip. Disregarded niggas that had it, pumped on whoever stripped. Banana pills and oil on the pavement, shit I ain't never slipped. Watch bitches take everything off, said they would never strip. Advice you trying to give me, I don't know, cause you was never rich. Don't get caught at the light with your cousin on some hero shit. Billie Holiday when she nodding, I'm talking heroin. Smoothest nigga rapping, my fabric probably below. Or silk or something, just mind your business, don't get killed or something. I'm built for hustling, real estate, I'm trying to flip construction. If she ain't bringing back no paper, you ain't pimping nothing. The blessings might not never come, cause you ain't been through nothing. Losses I took them on the chin, I gotta win for something. My heart was damaged as a youngin', I can feel it crushing. You know, gotta feel me. Come from where I come from. Gotta feel me. I made it out the trenches where it's hardly options. Sell a drug, play ball, or get the party rocking. Look, I think I'm money made if niggas talking boxing. Porsche box, but wasn't overnight, it's all the process. Maybe through Horizons, then it was shrimp and broccoli. Bernard had the spot then, we used to sip Karasi. I called him out in Houston, chose a few influence. Smoking out the spot, the back loaded, I attracted jewelers. Raphael person, then it was Elliot. Couldn't tell me shit, I'm drinking liquor, you would never sip. Disregarded niggas that had it, pumped on whoever stripped. Banana pills and oil on the pavement, shit I ain't never slipped. Watch bitches take everything off, said they would never strip. Advice you trying to give me, I don't know, cause you was never rich. Don't get caught at the light with your cousin on some hero shit. Billie Holiday when she nodding, I'm talking heroin. Smoothest nigga rapping, my fabric probably below. Or silk or something, just mind your business, don't get killed or something. I'm built for hustling, real estate, I'm trying to flip construction. You know, gotta feel me. Come from where I come from. Gotta feel me. I made it out the trenches where it's hardly options. Sell a drug, play ball, or get the party rocking. Look, I think I'm money made if niggas talking boxing. Porsche box, but wasn't overnight, it's all the process. Maybe through Horizons, then it was shrimp and broccoli. Bernard had the spot then, we used to sip Karasi. I called him out in Houston, chose a few influence. Smoking out the spot, the back loaded, I attracted jewelers. Raphael person, then it was Elliot. Couldn't tell me shit, I'm drinking liquor, you would never sip. Disregarded niggas I made it out the trenches where it's hardly options. Sell a drug, play ball, or get the party rocking. Look, I think I'm money made if niggas talking boxing. Course box, but wasn't overnight, it's all the process. Navy blue Hirachis, dinner, it was shrimp and broccoli. Bernard had the spot then, we used to sip Karasi. I called him out in Houston, chose a pure influence, smoking out the spot, back loaded, I attracted jewelers. Raphael first, then it was Elliot. You couldn't tell me shit, I'm drinking liquor, you would never sip. Disregarded nigga that had it, pumped on whoever stripped. But then pills were all on the pavement, shit I ain't never slipped. My bitches take everything off, so they would never strip. Like you trying to get me, I don't know, cause you was never rich. Don't get caught in the language, you cousin on some hero shit. Billie Holiday when she nodding, I'm talking heroin. Smoothest nigga rapping, my fabric probably below. Or silk or something, just mind your business, don't get killed or something. I'm built for hustling, real estate, I'm trying to flip construction. If she ain't bringing back no paper, you ain't pimping nothing. The blessings might not never come, cause you ain't been through nothing. Losses I took, I'm on the chin, I gotta win for something. My heart was damaged as a younger, I can feel it crushing. Touched too many niggas in caskets, I wasn't feeling up, I'm still numb. Mama asking me, where the fuck you get them pills from? Homies dying, got tired of crying, that's why real. You know, gotta feel me. You come from where I come from. You gotta feel me. I made it out the trenches where it's hardly options. Sell a drug, play ball, or get the party rocking. Look, I think I'm money made if niggas talking boxing. Course box, but wasn't overnight, it's all the process. Navy blue Hirachis, dinner, it was shrimp and broccoli. Bernard had the spot then, we used to sip Karasi. I called him out in Houston, chose a pure influence, smoking out the spot, back loaded, I attracted jewelers. Raphael first, then it was Elliot. You couldn't tell me shit, I'm drinking liquor, you would never sip. Disregarded nigga that had it, pumped on whoever stripped. Banana pills and all on the pavement, shit I ain't never slipped. Watch bitches take everything off, so they would never strip. Advice you trying to give me, I don't know, cause you was never rich. Don't get caught in the light with your cousin on some hero shit. Billie Holiday when she nodding, I'm talking heroin. Smoothest nigga rapping, my fabric probably below. Or silk or something, just mind your business, don't get killed or something. I'm built for hustling, real estate, I'm trying to flip construction. If she ain't bringing back no paper, you ain't pimping nothing. The blessings might not never come, cause you ain't been through nothing. Losses I took, I'm on the chin, I gotta win for something. My heart was damaged as a younger, I can feel it crushing. Touched too many niggas in caskets and wasn't feeling up, I'm still numb. Mama asking me, where the fuck you get them pills from? Homies dying, got tired of crying, that's why real tough. Left awakened, broke into pieces, he was real young. 20-something, I can't believe it, shit I'm still numb. See your picture and try to smile, shit I'm still numb. I ain't felt nothing in a while, shit I'm still numb. You ain't even get to meet my child, now I feel dumb. We was just them niggas with no crap, I'm just thinking about the nights when everything was right. Now we go from catching flights to me rapping about your life, yeah I'm numb. I might drop a tear on that night, yeah I'm numb. At least if you was locked, I sent a kite, yeah I'm thinking about the nights when everything was right. How we go from catching flights to me rapping about your life, yeah I'm numb. I might drop a tear on that night, yeah I'm numb. At least if you was locked, I sent a kite, yeah I'm numb.
We can talk about strength, cause I was forced to swim through life to get the truth about things. We can talk about pain, cause I lost so much I can't cry, cause no tears remain. So unlike a lot of names, all the double L, I can tell you about the game. Been affiliated, been hood celebrated. I got my rep from being known to facilitate it. I was drawn to the hustle from my young days, leveled up to a plug and a mediator. Hit a fork in the road, had to switch lanes. Shit started going left, so I chose finesse. I was face down when the heat came. Don't make a fucking move, all they kept saying. Had my mama pissed off with the whole gang. Soon as my
All right, Chad, we back, man. We back.
Yeah. Woke up in a mansion, still to your pinstripe couch. Call a car man, he told me to meet him at the spot. Dropping off some shit you ain't got. Now I'm out. I done got so rich I think my cars bring me out. It ain't about no thought, my cars bring me out. Billy under the carport, she got rained out. I done got so rich I think my cars bring me out. I was chilling at the spot on a bedside couch. I wasn't even gonna do nothing, don't care about the sun out. Fuck you little bitch, don't let my car bring me out. I done got so rich I think my car bring me out.
I done got so rich I let a foreign bring me out. Fuck her in the car and told her at least it cost a house. I done got so lit I told her I never see a drop. I don't know the time and on my watch you run style. Changing up the time whenever you get through I'm falling. Changing up my bitch, now my whole bitch shouting. I don't go outside without a rifle and a father. Taking up the drip and that murder in the charge. Used to have his rate turn her down to a quarter. Walking with a limp, I got racks all on me. Probably in the rush with stars in the sky. This ain't about $1, let my car bring me out. Pack the cash up and I can seal it, won't rap. I can bag her, she want a dick, cause I'm toxic. I can spaz out and throw my bitch in the bunch. Pressure baguettes, make everything I cut it. Homicide, make sure you stick to the strip. One of a kind, falling asleep on a pill. Top of the line, art, got a splash through the crib. Freestyle off the top and knock you make me an F.
Woke up in a mansion, still to your pinstripe couch.
It's a road game for the Knicks, and they're facing an interconference foe today. We're in San Antonio. The Spurs with home court playing here at the AT&T Center. And here it comes, the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, with Allie LaForce reporting courtside.
Now we've talked Barnes is athletic, he's strong, but he also has good bounce, so he gets up fast to ram it home.
This is one fans have been looking forward to, Greg, for a while now. Two major star-studded teams ready to battle.
On paper, it's a very exciting matchup, and knowing these guys are ready to exceed all expectations, we could be in for a real show here tonight.
And that one, good.
A 6'6" Gasser is a strong finisher inside.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Mitch Johnson. I asked Coach about Jalen Brunson's game and what stood out the most to him. He replied, I'd say his toughness as well as his leadership. His teammates rally behind him, and that's why we've got to bring that same kind of intensity to guarding him tonight. Containing Brunson won't be easy, but let's see if they're up for it. Guys, back to you.
Great work as always, Allie. Thank you. Fox. And it's Fox with the jam.
Yeah, I love how Fox uses that wiry frame of his. He's eel-like in his ability to get to spots he wants to get to. He's always under control despite playing at a high rate of speed.
And Greg, with Stephon Castle winning the 2025 Rookie of the Year award, the Spurs went back-to-back in that category.
Yeah, of course, Victor Wembanyama winning that same award in 24. Just more confirmation that these Spurs are building something special.
Boy, he is fundamentally sound. Tough cover.
Fox feeling it out a bit. Knicks with the rebound. Bridges outside. On the wing, Bridges. Right wing. Clock at 6. And it's Towns missing. To the inside. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
Watch out. Wembanyama hammering that one home.
Brunson goes in. And he uses the glass on the layup. Brunson's got 6.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Nobody near Barnes. Good, and a nice assist from Fox.
You know, Barnes is a good shooter from deep. When he's in rhythm, he's dangerous from out there.
Here's Towns with the drive. And then Karl Anthony Towns with the jam.
Towns with the creativity and explosive.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guy. .130 left in the first quarter. Outside Harper. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. That's on Jalen Brunson.
That's all determination. Harper could have taken the whistle and gone to the line. Instead, he finishes the play.
And Harper no good on that one. And when you talk about Dylan Harper, Greg, just how impressive is his skill set?
A tall guard with incredible handles and elite elusivity. He already has an impressive command of the pick and roll. Harper, I believe, is primed to be a special player in this league.
Now Johnson. After the missed three from Karl Anthony Towns. Johnson down low. Up and in on the layup.
Can't allow Johnson to get that deep. Once he's there, he's going to be able to score.
In the corner, it's Bridges. Here's Robinson. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And the rebound and the follow show you what he is all about. Gritty and determined with a soft touch to match.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Brunson, good.
And Brunson more than comfortable shooting the three. And boy, is he efficient when he lets it fly.
That'll be a 5-second call. The kick out to Towns. Anunoby in the corner. And Anunoby slams it in.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher.
Well, and that's exactly how the game is played in the paint inside, guys. I mean, if you can play over the top, I think you've got a big advantage.
Brunson with a clean look. Second shot opportunity. And Robinson with the layup.
Now that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active and be ready as soon as the shot goes up.
Unable to get the ball in bounds, they get called for the 5-second violation. Jalen Brunson has been on display for New York. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all.
The Knicks, 19.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
They didn't hesitate to start working the offensive glass. And I tell you, those efforts have been rewarded with these second chance points.
Clark, how about the spark Jalen Brunson has brought to these Knicks?
Yeah, I tell you, I didn't see it coming in terms of how good Jalen Brunson has been, Kevin. I mean, I knew he was great in college, and I knew he would be a good pro, but to be kind of a franchise player, that's more than I expected. Playoff runs in all 3 years for Brunson in New York. Boy, he's given the franchise a jolt for sure, and he's a joy to watch.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And a big man who moves like a guard. Wembanyama is an absolute terror when he slices inside.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you. OG Anunoby is so disruptive. He's led the league in steals. And he said, I want to be the defensive player of the year. I've always thought I was the best defender in the league. I'm athletic enough, strong enough, and smart enough to defend every single position. Kevin, back to you.
Very confident. Thanks so much for the report, Allie. And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Both teams will make substitutions. And Greg, everyone talks about the importance of basketball IQ. Can you win in the NBA with a low IQ team?
Boy, it would be tough. I mean, there's a reason younger teams typically don't win at the highest level. But you need to take those lumps and get that experience and learn from those lessons.
And no one near Clarkson as he lets it go. And the Knicks getting another bucket right there.
And you got to give it up for Clarkson. I mean, he's a natural from mid-range.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played.
A generational talent. For Wembanyama, the sky is the limit and the reality.
It's his first trip to the line.
At the line for your Spurs, Victor Wembanyama. Taking 2 shots.
No good on the free throw. And GA, you started your career with the Knicks. What memories do you have from your time in New York?
Well, after winning a championship in college, it was great to play for a team in the NBA that had similar aspirations. So many great veterans to learn from and a Hall of Fame coach.
The Knicks leading by 7. Here's Kolek. Hart outside. Here's Kolek. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. And they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity. And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
At the line for your Spurs, Victor Wembanyama. Shooting one.
And the free throw, no good. And this has got to be, Clark, one of the best offenses in Knicks franchise history.
Yeah, you look at the two-man game between Brunson and Town, Kevin, and it's virtually unstoppable. And they've got the defenders to hold up at the other end as well. This is a rock-solid crew.
New York leads by 7. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wembanyama.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Inside, McCourty.
Ooh, he put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time.
Not when he can throw it down like that. Boom!
And another turnover here by San Antonio. New York with the ball. Here's Kolek. Nothing on the board. Pass to McCourty. Hart outside. Hits the three-point bomb. And now it's a 12-point Knicks lead.
Man, they are starting to pull away here as the shots continue to fall.
Yeah, I agree with you. Big run taking place right now, and it looks to be the beginning of the end.
Here's McCourty. Rebound by Johnson. And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup.
Spurs fans, no reason to gripe when we...
So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Spurs trail by 10.
And the next one puts them in the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the strike.
About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. Pass to Wembanyama. It's blocked. And now the Knicks on the break. Here's Kolek. Back to Shamet. Here's McCourty. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
That's how to use a size mismatch in tight. Take it to the rack.
You can be sure, GA, that as the Spurs build this team, there will be no shortcuts.
Well, they're surely eyeing that group 8 hours north in OKC. Another young core that's not going anywhere. If the Spurs want to contend, the standard's been set.
How about the vertical from Fox? throwing it down with authority. Go get it, young fella.
Pass to Shamet. Here's Kolek. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
And they repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
New York leading by 13. New York moving the ball around. Out to Clarkson. Up again. Second chance shot. A shot by a